Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Brent here, Strike7Sports.com. And today I just want to talk about what occurred today between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco was able to win this game by a score of 23-17, which eliminates the Cowboys from playoff contention. Well, I would say, yeah, playoff contention in the NFC for the NFC. This is a wild card game between the Cowboys and the 49ers. San Francisco won this game 23-17. There was a lot of drama in this game late that occurred between 49ers and the Cowboys that you're going to have a lot of people talking tomorrow. A lot of hot takes and doubts about their head coach and all that. But I just want to just break this down real quick between what happened in the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. San Francisco pretty much had control of this game from the start of it, from start to finish for the most part. They were more disciplined than the Cowboys, committed less penalties, made the right plays, made the plays that allowed them to be better than better than the Cowboys on this game. Um, Debo Samuel, who's pitching this video, is a straight up cheat code in the NFL. He's one of those players that you always gotta account for. He's right up there with the Tyreek Hills, the Derrick Henrys, the Alvin Kamara's, all of Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jacksons. He's one of those players that just when you get the ball, when he has the ball in his hand, anything can happen. And they use him in a variety of ways. They use him as a running back, they use him as a wide receiver. They just use him all over the place, man. And he was pretty much on his game today. He had, I would say, today he had 10 carries for 72 yards. Receiving, he did 3 catches for 78 yards. No, 3 catches for 38 yards. So pretty much he had 100 yards, all-purpose yards, and he had one touchdown in this game. So he was just all over the place, man. And they just couldn't do nothing with him. Pretty much for the most part in this game, Dallas had no answers for him. He's the guy that finished it, pretty much ended the game, almost ended the game for the 49ers until what happened, until what occurred in the game and late in the game with the fourth down conversion, and did he make it or did he didn't make it? He was short. Um, San Francisco got called for false start. They had to punt it. It's just a lot of stuff that went down. But Debo Samuels was huge in this game. Jimmy Garoppolo, he did okay in this game. He did a pretty good job in this game. No touchdown passes. Just made the right plays to allow San Francisco to be successful. Pretty much it was a game managed in this football game. He just managed the game, 16 to 25, 172 yards. Not great. One interception, no touchdowns. Didn't take a sack though. But he did what he had to do to make plays in this game, and he keeps winning these playoff games. His stock is going to continue to rise as a coveted franchise quarterback to play with another team, because it's time, based on everything that's came out, is that his time in San Francisco is drawing near, and a lot of teams are going to be interested in Jimmy Garoppolo and his services and what he can do. He is a quarterback that can show up in these big games. That's what I've seen lately. He's increased his stock ever since the latter part of the season to put himself in this position. But as for Dallas, they were all over the place, man. They were just undisciplined in this game, sloppy from start to finish. Um, Questionable play called by Kellen Moore. Terrible clock management by Mike McCarthy. We did not call a good game in this football game. I did not call a good game in this matchup against San Francisco. Dak Prescott got sacked 5 times, threw for 254 yards, one touchdown pass, one interception. CD Lamb was pretty much discombobulated in this game. Um, he had one catch for 21 yards. Mark Cooper held in check, 6 catches, 64 yards. He had one touchdown. Cedric Wilson, 5 catches, 62 yards. Dalton Schultz was their biggest weapon in this game, right? His biggest asset. He had 70 catches for 89 yards. But Dak, man, he was just all over the place today, man. He just could not get in the rhythm that will allow Dallas to win this game. You cannot get in the rhythm because San Francisco's defense was after him this time. They have after him in this football game. That's a really good defense. That's probably, I think, in the NFC, that's probably the best defense that's left in that conference right now. It's San Francisco. On the other side, the AFC, you may have Buffalo. It's Buffalo. Best defense probably left is Buffalo in Tennessee. It's toss up between those two. I'm leaning heavily towards Buffalo though, but Dallas, man, they cannot set the tone in this game. You know that's what San Francisco did. They control the game, they control the time of possession, and it was difficult to defend. And once Shanahan gets in the rhythm with that offense, he's gonna keep doing the same thing over and over and over again until you adjust. You're gonna see the same type of plays, man. The same type of plays. And what is also scary about San Francisco is that they could beat you deep if they want to. They can beat you deep with those weapons, with Brandon, Debo Samuel, and Brandon Ayuk. They can hit you on the outside too. There was one pass in this game that could have pretty much ended if Garoppolo was a little more patient with that throw, and then the ball would have came a little more. He would have thrown it, wouldn't have thrown it as high to a Ayuk. It would have been a first down, and San Francisco probably could have put more points on the board. But it is what it is, they won the game. But the drama part of this game is what really got me though. You was down, Dallas got the ball back. I think with 40 seconds left, a lot of time left to do something. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 40 seconds left. 40, 37, 35 seconds left. You got the ball back. You made really good plays to put yourself in a position to win it. Let's give you some opportunities. And I think late in the later seconds, the last few seconds of the game, Dak goes for a quarterback draw and don't get the ball back to the official. He gives the ball back to himself and spike it. And it has to go back to the official. The game was over. And that was pretty much it. That was the Cowboys season right there. That pretty much sealed their fate. Now, I would like to know who made that decision for Dak to do that. Because that was a bad call right there, man. That's something right there where McCarthy could get fired, man. It's already been seeing, tweets on my timeline, tweets, articles, all that on my timeline saying explaining how McCarthy could get fired if there's a bad outing in the playoffs. And tonight was a bad outing because this game could have been Dallas could have won this game if they made the right plays. If they could have gotten rid of them and got San Francisco off balance, but they didn't. And this is costly, man. This is costly for the Cowboys. They haven't won a playoff game since 2018. So you got the playoffs now. You got in the playoffs. You got the quarterback. You paid him all that. Paid the other guys. Now, what's the next step for Dallas? Are they going to make a change from here on out, or here at the coaching position, or are they going to keep Mike McCarthy for another season? There's a lot of things can happen between now and I would say tomorrow. But we'll see how everything plays out. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, But as for San Francisco, they play the Green Bay Packers next, I believe. We had to play Green Bay next week in Lambeau Field, and that's a team that they're familiar with playing against. They played them in the playoffs before. They played them in 2019. They beat them 2 times in the play, and they won one time in the regular season, and another time in the NFC Championship game. And San Francisco pretty much did what they did to Green Bay, what they did in this game right here, which is run the football, play really good defense, and control the time of possession. And it'll be an interesting football game next week. I'm definitely going to be doing a preview story on it. But we'll see how everything plays out. Well, anyways, man, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel about this loss from the Cowboys. Do you think coaching changes on the rise? Do you think a coaching change is imminent, or do you think we bring back Mike McCarthy? Also, do you think 49ers have a chance next week against Green Bay? You listen to this on Instagram, just give me a like, comment, give me a follow, let me know your thoughts. Same for YouTube as well. Subscribe to the channel and let me know how you feel about this matchup. Have a blessed night. Peace. We out.